What's up everybody, it's Mark from NotjustFit, and today I prepared for a video about how effective intermittent fasting is for fat loss. So if you're interested in this topic, be sure to continue watching this video. If you're new on my channel, I'm putting out information about fitness and my lifestyle, so if you're interested in this type of videos, be sure to subscribe now, and without further hesitation, let's get into this. Okay, so before I started intermittent fasting, which has been now around 3.5 years, I was doing normal type of dieting. So I can tell you from my first-hand experience what's more effective, and I can compare them both. I've also prepared for you one study which was conducted by Journal of Translational Medicine, so we can then compare it with my personal experience. So what is my personal experience with intermittent fasting for fat loss, and what do I really think? Do I think intermittent fasting is a magical fat loss thing? I don't. But I do really think it has a huge advantage over normal approach of dieting. And why is that? First thing first, intermittent fasting allows you to eat big meals in a short period of time. Because you are skipping your breakfast and fasting for the majority of a day, then you can eat huge meals later into the day. So you don't even feel like you are dieting. You can just eat huge meals without going overboard, you know? So that's the first thing which intermittent fasting is helpful with. The second thing is intermittent fasting really helps with controlling your appetite. It's for a simpler reason, because when you're fasting, you have a steady blood sugar levels. If you imagine that you would be eating in a normal type of diet, you would start with the breakfast. You would eat bread with the ham and eggs, okay? And the carbs which you would consume would increase your blood sugar levels. And after a little while, your blood sugar levels would start dropping. That is the time when you would actually start being hungry again. Then you would eat again, your blood sugar levels will increase, and they would drop again. So it would be on this blood sugar level roller coaster for a whole day. So it would be really hard for you to control your appetite. Intermittent fasting allows you to not go through this because you have a steady blood sugar levels basically your whole day. There is one thing that I spotted doing intermittent fasting, and that is increased focus. It's not related to fat loss, but I think you would find it useful to know. And why is that? You know, it's because your body is not digesting the food, therefore it's not spending the energy on digestion. So you can use the energy to focus better. Okay guys, so let's look at the research study now. There were two groups of people. Intermittent fasting group obviously, and then the normal type of diet group. All these guys, they had at least 5 years of training experience. They were following the same type of gym regimen, and they were training heavy in the gym. This study lasted roughly around 8 weeks. So let's look at the results of the study. Are you excited as I am? One thing that can be misleading here is that these guys, they were asked to keep their dietary habits before the research study started. So we don't really know whether they were all following the balance, calorie expenditure balance, aka if they were eating at the maintenance calories. But let's look at the results now. Okay, so I got a study here, and the results were basically the only significant thing that was observed was the difference between intermittent fasting group, which lost 1.6 kilogram of fat, which is not too surprising to be honest, because it's really easy to eat in a caloric deficit on intermittent fasting. Basically everything else related to strength, body composition was identical between the groups. So what does this say to us? That intermittent fasting is not really like some magical formula for losing fat, but it's a really good tool to eat in a caloric deficit effortlessly, because you are narrowing down your eating window. So it's so easy to eat in a caloric deficit because you can eat big meals and a lot of calories in a short period of time. So just to put this in a conclusion, I do really think that intermittent fasting is a great tool to lose fat much more effortlessly compared to normal type of diet. It will help you to control your appetite, it will help you to focus better. But at the end, you still need to eat in a caloric deficit if you want to lose fat. Intermittent fasting is just gonna help you to eat at that caloric deficit much more effortlessly, as I said. Okay guys, so that was basically it for the day. I hope you got something out of this. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and be sure to express your opinion about this topic and comment down below. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is notjustfitofficial, also on Twitter and all these social media platforms. Everything is in the description, and now it's just time for peace, and stay tuned for more content. Ciao, ciao.
Yeah.